Have you ever wondered what games you should keep or you should lose? Find out here at Purge Reviews.
I just want to take a second and talk about all of the expansions for Pursuit of Happiness. Right now we got Kickstarter 1, we got Kickstarter 2 promos, and we have the community expansion. And I've played with all of this together, and it's a lot of stuff. I don't recommend putting it all in the first time you play. It's just too much to explain for such a light game. Now, you guys that like me that play Kanban and the Gallerist and these heavy Euros, you're not going to have a problem. Add this stuff in, have all the different options, it's fine. But this is a lighter game. It's intended to be a lighter game. When you start adding too much of this stuff in, it's really hard to explain. In addition, some of the cards are going to be situational. So if the life goals with the ongoing comes out, then you have to explain that. If a pet comes out, you have to explain that. The best way for me to teach it is just give a general idea of how to play, explain the community board if you're going to be using that expansion, and then kind of explain the cards as they come out. The friend thing is pretty easy. The pets, you can explain that as they come out, and a lot of the projects and things that you're going to be doing, the relationships that you can have, you can add that in. There's a lot of things kind of moving around here that you can kind of add in as you play. Now, with the Kickstarter promos, those are mini expansions, and they're very modular, so you don't have to add them in every single time. I'd probably recommend taking a couple that you think looks good or that your group might like and add those in, and then add more complexity and take it to the point where you want to play with everything. But if you're a heavy Euro guy or gal, you can probably put all of this together and play. It's not that complicated. But keep in mind that the more options you have, the more AP people can have. So if you're playing something with a lot of analysis paralysis, you might want to pull these options back because you're going to be forcing them to just dread their turn and just take forever, and your experience isn't going to be as good. If you play with a group that doesn't have AP and they're able just to slap things down and have a good time and laugh, I feel like you can add more in. Because even though each of these expansions and little promos are small, they do add a level of complexity to the game. So every time you play, maybe you just add in a new wrinkle. Maybe that's how you would want to go rather than just jumping off the deep end. But there is a lot of stuff to this already, and this game is becoming more and more bloated. I personally love it. I like deep Euros. The complexity to me is fine. I like how it's being added because I can take it out depending on who I'm playing with and how much complexity. So the game is very versatile to me, especially if you get all the stuff for it. And I'm actually looking forward to if they release more stuff, I'll be happy to add it and try it out of how they're doing. There's a lot of in-jokes, and I like the artwork a lot, but there is a lot of stuff in the game. It's becoming, I wouldn't say complex in nature. Like, it's not that. You're just having a lot more options and a lot more situational things. So this project works this way, and this one works that way, or this item is this, and this one works that way. But that kind of thing is okay to me because I can explain them as the cards come up. If you're the kind of gamer, I got to know every single rule and every single card before I ever play because doggone it, I'm going to try to win the first time. I don't know, man. There's a lot of situational stuff going on here. This might not be for you. Or you read the rules on your own and you come to the table because we're not going to talk about a 45-minute understanding of the game before we sit down to play. But if you're okay, so here's this round. All the cards are out. There are going to be no more cards added for this round. So let's talk about the cards that are on the board. And that takes the setup time, and that takes the teaching time way down and sprinkles it throughout the game. So this is how this card, if this one works, you know how this one works, but this one right here is going to work a little bit differently. This is how it works. Okay, strategies go. And as you play the game more and more, you'll be able to pick those up. So I just want to take a moment and talk about the expansions and how they all work together. I really like the way they integrate into the game. They work fine. You can pick and choose what you want with a lot of the modules. They just come and go, and you can really fit this game to be who you want tonight. Maybe you have a preferred way of playing, but with this group, I need to dumb it down a little bit. I need less options. Or, oh man, Alex Peterson's going to play, and he's known for his AP. So we definitely got to take options out and keep it more simple so the game time doesn't go. We're playing with 5 people, maybe we need more options. Or we're playing with 5 people, we need less options because there's going to be more downtime. So you can really cater this to how you play. I like that a lot. For my preference, I like having all the expansions. I wish there was a big box that came out with this and I could just have it all. But it all really kind of fits neatly into the base box. They've done a really good job with that. So A+, that's just a little bit of overview of all of the expansions. Thanks for watching the video. I really appreciate you tuning in. If you liked it, please like it and hit that little subscribe button. That really helps out the channel. Lets us know that you're getting the videos that you want. If you agreed or disagree with what I said, feel free to comment below. I'd love to hear what you have to say, and I promise that I will comment back. Thanks for watching, and everybody else, keep playing games.